How am I supposed to take that Copic case away from her? Oh, I guess I just have to have 2 Copic cases. Today I'm going to be focusing again on prepping my room for the art station tour, or the art room tour for 2018. I was looking back on my video from last year and I'm like, oh my god, there's actually not that much different. I thought there was more different. Like, for some reason I thought this desk wasn't here. Then I was like, no, that's the whole reason the workstation tour didn't even go up until June, is because I was waiting till I had that. So there's not a whole lot different. This is different. And then I moved that over there and there's no more green chair in here, but those are really the major differences. But I guess there will be differences maybe in the drawers and stuff. I'm going to be doing a deep clean and organizing stuff, so that part might be different. I was also just looking at some comments on the vlog I posted yesterday. Lots of comments about the Copic case and whatnot. And quite a few people suggested getting 2 of these, and that crossed my mind too, to make it double wide. And I still haven't completely ruled that out. The thing is though, this whole thing is glued together. So it's not just a matter of, oh, just pop the back off. Like, you can just easily pop it off. You'd have to pry it off somehow without wrecking the rest of it, because the border is all nailed and then these pieces are all glued to the back because they're too thin to be nailed in. So I would have to pry out the nails somehow. Like, I wouldn't be able to pry out the nails. I'd have to probably try to pry between like here and here, because honestly I would like it a little deeper because it's a little more shallow than I thought it would be. I knew the Copics would stick out, but they're still sticking out more than I thought they would. It looks dumb from the side, but from the front it's actually not that bad. But I don't know, I'm debating whether or not I should try that. Like, should I go back to Michael's, buy another one? Although I have to paint it again, which took a long time. But, you know, it could be worth it. It could be worth it. I'm just scared I'm gonna buy it and it's just gonna bust. Also, having a second one would actually make it too deep. Although that's maybe not the worst thing in the world. Probably better to be too deep than not deep enough. They're easy to grab, definitely, when they stick out like this. You don't have to like shove your finger in the hole and try to grab it out. So, I'm torn, you guys. I'm torn. A lot of people also recommended putting Velcro on the bottom, which is a neat idea, but I don't want Velcro strips on my desk. If I made it double wide, it would be more sturdy. And the cats could lay on it. Because right now it's a little too thin. They might still try, but, you know, Kiki steps here and boom, Copics go down. And I like letting them lay on my Copic case because then they're not laying on my art. I mean, I could try it. I could try. Ugh. But it kind of works out buying them separately because now I can use another coupon. Should I go back, Kiki? Should I try it? It might be a waste of money, but it might be worth it. I don't know. I'll think about it. I need to get some food. It's post-stream, as it is most of the time by the time I start the vlogs. And I haven't eaten anything yet today. I've just had coffee, so I'm hungry. Someone was also like, well, why don't you just make your own Copic case because you have a saw? The thing is, I have a table saw and it can do thin cuts of wood, like narrow, but I don't know how it would do well cutting thin wood, like top to bottom thin. Like, it might work. I just personally don't feel comfortable using a bunch, like making a bunch of tiny cuts with a big ass table saw. To me, it's to cut big pieces of wood. I don't really want to cut little tiny delicate things with a table saw. I just think it's kind of dangerous. Okay, I've officially decided I'm gonna go. I'm gonna try the case expansion. So I need to get the Copic case thingy, the like soda crate that I bought yesterday, get another one of those, and I need more white paint because I used up almost all the white paint I have. Here goes nothing. Oh man, here I thought I was done with that thing and I could move on to more cleaning now. I'm like, nope, we're not done with the Copic case yet. I might end up destroying this thing. You miss 100% of the chances you don't take. I had 2 cups of coffee today and man, am I on a caffeine high. I'm like so hyper right now. That's probably part of the reason I'm like, yeah, let's go. Let's go to Michael's. Oh, okay, where's my purse? There it is. The more hyper I am, the more I talk to myself when the camera's not rolling. I was saying in the live stream, that's why I feel like I'm well suited towards vlogging and live streaming, is because I just talk all the time. In social situations, not always. I've always been very quiet, especially if there are people I'm not very close to. But man, when I'm at home, I talk constantly. Talking to the cats, talking to myself, everything. It's like I talk as if I'm vlogging, as if I'm talking to some kind of audience, but there's no one there. There's no one listening. That's what happens when you're home alone all day. Yeet yeet, I'm back. Here's some white paint. Get a big tub of it. Because white is definitely the color I use the most. Wait, how much are these ones? Oh, is this it? $5.49. I'm just gonna go with this, to be honest. I think that one's probably better value, but I don't really feel like buying that much. There's my boy. All right, let's go. For those of you that don't have many markers, look at these. They're $3. In the States, they're probably cheaper. They're probably like $1 or $2. But look, you can pull the drawer out, stack them and glue them together with wood glue. If you only want like 4 or 6, you could do that. You can even stack the drawers together, but they won't match the size of that. This is just like the cheap item section right by the tills. So yeah. There is a Nando's right there. I still haven't eaten. But what I like about Nando's is not only is it delicious, it's one of the healthier options out there if you're gonna grab food real quick, because you can get chicken. Like I get chicken on a skewer. It's not breaded or anything. There's just a little bit of sauce. I get the lemon and herb sauce, and then I will either get rice or coleslaw. Sometimes both if I'm really hungry, but you know, it's better than a cheeseburger and fries. Don't do it. Don't go there. Probably just go home and eat food that I have there. I came in like a wrecking ball. Okay, let's not do that. Well, I need to kind of do that. Some of these are glued down, but some of them are more loose, I think. Like those ones slide out. My other one does not do this. Oh, this one's glued. Yeah. Get over here. Oh my god, it'd be so easy to paint these like this. However, we've run out of luck. Ugh. Is that loud, boo-boo? Rip that glue, yeah. Kind of ripped some of the back with it. Oh well. That was the easy part. Now getting the back piece off is gonna be the hard part. Yeah. Ow. These are actually staples, not nails, but I don't think it should make that much of a difference. Ah, be gone, bugger. The staples aren't actually coming out, they're staying in for the most part. Yeah, so far all of them. But I could use pliers to get those out. Holla! Man, these are really stuck in here. Ugh. Ugh. Okay, staples are out. Some of them I just hammered into the wood if they were sticking out a bit, because some of them didn't come out all the way. The top just broke off, so I just hammered them in. Next, I'm going to paint the pieces before putting it back together, because that'll make my life so much easier. I'm actually really surprised at how easily those inner bits came out, because with my old one, I tried doing that before painting it, and they were just stuck in there. And I didn't want to force it, but today is the day of forcing.
On my way into work, I saw the collapse and stepped out. Gotta go back. We've gotta go back. We gotta come here. I'm a doctor, actually a surgeon.
Okay, that was definitely easier than trying to paint inside the cubes, but it took almost just as long, especially since I did 2 coats on these and they're painted front and back. And then here's this piece. I cannot get these things back in. Like, yes, it's tight because there's paint on them, but man. I'm hammering so hard my Copics are falling out. This is why I need the second half of the case. What am I doing? What is this mess? There's so much more than I thought it would be. Ooh.
That's all. Condemned Asian. Thank you for those 5 months in a row. You're my second sub today. That's 4 or 5 months. Super interesting face. What's that supposed to mean, huh? Yeah, I did yoga. I could definitely use a neck massage.
Okay, it's time for a reveal of the case. Dun, dun, dun. Whoa. Yeah. It's nice and wide. Look at that. I put styrofoam pieces in the back so that the markers can't go in any further than this. And yeah, it's looking good. I have a whole bunch of other stuff in there other than just my Copics. Baby, it's a mess in here. As each day passes, I get farther and farther from being ready for my workstation tour video. I mean, I am working towards it. I just feel like I'm making more of a mess. Baby, do you like it? What's this? What is that? It's not the same feel as the foam, is it? What is that? What is it? You like it? Oh, dear. She's not in the mood to sleep, but how do you like it? Oh, boob. The styrofoam was just a little messy. This is as good as I could get the floor for now. There's just little bits here and there. There's a lot here because it fell off the outside of the garbage bag, but man, first I swept, then I vacuumed, but the pieces are so light they just blow everywhere. So I might have to get the final bits by mopping, which I need to do anyway, but I'm not going to bother with the final floor cleaning until I've gone through everything else. I feel like I don't have that much left to do. I still need to make these thingies. There's 2 of them. There are a few more drawers and things I need to go through. The dresser I haven't really touched yet, so that's probably the biggest job. But other than that, it's coming along. I also want to reorganize the wires in this corner here. It's just a little messy and out of control right now. But yeah, eventually this place will be in tip-top shape. I put this up. I don't have a frame for it, but I put it in the place of this one.
I like have a yard. And Anatoly Shepherd's 100,000 space to 100 bit is the minimum. Like how big and fluffy they are. But I don't want to husky.
So I'm trying to hook up my iPad using the cable I just got in the mail because I'm doing an art stream tomorrow and I wanted to make sure it's gonna work. And you know what? It's not gonna work. I need to plug this in on this side, but there's not room because this thing is so wide that it's in the way of the power cable. And then I tried putting it in the out side just to see if that would work. HDMI out, and it didn't work. It needs to be in the HDMI in side. So I don't know. Try opening up the cover, popping it off. Is it gonna work if I pop it open? I got the cover off, but unfortunately the little chipboard thing is just as wide as the cover. But I'm gonna try it anyway. Because technically we lost a little bit of width from that. Yeah, it does. Just barely fit now. Oh god. Still, I should probably get a new one for the future just so I don't have all this stuff exposed. I'm now getting video feed, but it's just, I'm gonna go to that manual link. Okay, the manual before was just for wireless only, so I was really lost, but I just Googled it and found the manual for wired setup. I actually need to use a paper clip to switch it to plug and play mode. There were these 2 tiny holes, but the holes are no longer really necessary. Apparently it was already set to plug and play because when I clicked the button it switched over to the other mode, so I switched it back, but now it's working. So this is what it's looking like. I guess I'll unplug it, hope it works again in the morning, and just charge it so that it's fully charged, because right now plugged into this, the iPad doesn't charge. Anyway, I am heading to bed, so thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Oh, hello. Where's mine? Where's my book? I don't see it. Michael's, please. Are these the markers everyone's been talking about? Brush nib. That'd be a good Copic alternatives video. 6 for $20.